Hello everyone, welcome to the mathematics lecture series. Today we discuss the topic variation of parameters, which is an important topic in order to solve the differential equations. So variation of parameter is a method for solving non-homogeneous linear differential equations, and this method is applied to any differential equation which is linear. So this method is very much useful as it is applied to any kind of differential equation which is non-homogeneous and which is linear order. So how the method process? So consider the differential equation d2y dx2 plus px into dy dx plus qx into y equal to rx. So the corresponding homogeneous equation we can write as d2y dx2 plus px dy dx plus qx y equal to 0. So solving this homogeneous equation, we can easily find the CF, and we can write the CF as ycx equal to c1 y1x plus c2 y2x, where c1 and c2 are constants. So in order to find the pi, we consider as ypx equal to u1x y1x plus u2x y2x. So in place of c1 we will put u1, and in place of c2 we will put u2, where u1 and u2 are the function of x, and we need to find the value of u1 and u2. So we will write the following equation. So u1 dash y1 plus u2 dash y2 equal to 0. So what we do first derivative of u1 and u2. So u1 dash and y1 y2 we will keep same. So u1 dash y1 plus u2 dash y2, and we will write equals to 0. Okay, then in the second equation we will fix u1 dash and u2 dash, and we will derivative y1 and y2. So u1 dash y1 dash plus u2 dash y2 dash equal to, we will write the non-homogeneous part which is rx. We will write the non-homogeneous part in the second equation which is our rx. So solving 5 and 6 by matrix method, you know the matrix method. So solving 5 and 6 by matrix method, we can write u1 dash equal to determinant of, so in place of this first column we can write 0 and rx in place of first column, and in place of second column we can write y2 and y2 dash. So determinant of 0 and rx and y2 y2 dash, and below the denominator will be y1 y2 y1 dash y2 dash, so which is our nothing but the Wronskian. So minus y2r by w of y1 y2, where w is the Wronskian of y1 and y2. Similarly u2 dash we can write as y1 y1 dash and 0r, so and below it is the Wronskian. So ultimately we will get this one. So solving these two, we can find the following equation u1 and u2. Solving from the following equations, we can find easily u1 and u2, because u1 dash and u2 dash, so after integration you can easily find u1 and u2. So we consider the first example, y double dash plus 4y equal to 3 cosec x, which we can write as 3 by sin x. So the auxiliary equation can be written as m square plus 4 equal to 0. Solving m is equal to plus minus 2y. So CF can be written as c1 cos 2x plus c2 sin 2x. So let us consider the pi as ypx equal to u1x. In place of c1 we will put u1, and in place of c2 we will put u2, and cos 2x and sin 2x we keep the same. So we will get the following equations of u1 related to u1 and u2. So u1 dash cos 2x plus u2 dash sin 2x equal to 0, and derivative of cos 2x and sin 2x in that second equation. So minus 2 u1 dash sin 2x plus 2 u2 dash cos 2x equal to, we will write the non-homogeneous part rx, which is our 3 by sin x. So solving u1 dash, we can write minus y2r by Wronskian, which is our cos 2x, sin 2x and minus 2 sin 2x, 2 cos 2x. Okay, so solving this we will get this, so ultimately minus 3 cos x. So integrating u1 equal to minus 3 cos x, we will get minus 3 sin x plus c1. Similarly u2 dash we can get cos 2x 3 sin by into 3 sin x by 2, where w Wronskian is 2, because cos 2x sin 2x minus 2 sin 2x 2 cos 2x. So after calculating this Wronskian you will get this value 2, so 2. So after solving this we will get ultimately 3 by 2 cosec x minus 3 sin x. So integrating both side u2 equal to, we will get 3 by 2 ln cosec x minus cot x plus 3 cos x plus constant c2, integrating constant c2. Similarly this integrating constant c1, this c1 c2 are not same, you can write c3 c4 in place of c2. This c1 and c2 not same with the cf c1 and c2, this c1 c2 are different, so I am integrating constant, so you can use separate notation c3 and c4. So finally we can write the pi value as u1 into cos 2x plus u2 value into sin 2x. So after some calculation we can derive the simplest form 3 sin x plus 3 by 2 ln cosec x minus cot x. So the complete solution can be written as yx equal to c1 cos 2x plus c2 sin 2x plus the pi, and this is our required solution. So now we go to the example 2, which is we have taken the following equation d2y dx2 minus 2 dy dx plus y equal to e to the power x log x. So solving the auxiliary equation we will get m square minus 2m plus 1 equal to 0. So m equal to 1 comma 1. So the complementary function cf we can write as c1 plus c2x e to the power x. So c1 e to the power x plus c2x e to the power x. So in place of c1 c2 we will put u1 and u2 and we will get the required pi, which is ypx equal to u1x e to the power x plus u2x into x e to the power x. So we will get the following equations: u1 dash e to the power x plus u2 dash x e to the power x equal to 0, and u1 dash we will derive e to the power x, which is e to the power x, and u2 dash we will keep same and we will derivative x e to the power x, which is e to the power x plus x e to the power x equal to the right hand side non-homogeneous part e to the power x log x. So you can solve these two equations by matrix method, but I solve another way. I just subtracted 2 from 1 or 1 from 2, you can subtract. So I just subtract equation 1 from the equation 2. So we will get u2 dash e to the power x equal to e to the power x log x. So u2 dash equal to log x. So after integrating both sides we will get x log x minus x plus c1, you can write it c3. Similarly by put the value of u2 we will get the value of u1 dash in the first equation. By putting the value of u2 dash in the first equation you can get the value of u1 dash. So from equation 1 and 3 you can get the value of u1 dash, which is minus x log x. So u1 equal to integrate both sides, so you will get this value ultimately minus x square by 2 log x plus x square by 4 plus some c2, you can write it c4. Okay, these constants you need to change, so c3 and c4 you will use separate constant, but when you will write the pi you don't need to write the c3 and c4, this constant you can omit, you can just write the simply the particular valuable term, variation term, minus x square log x by 2 plus x square by 4, you can simply omit c4. Similarly u2 value into x e to the power x, where u2 value is this one, x log x minus x, plus you can omit this constant, so you can write u2 value without constant into x e to the power x. So after calculating you will get this term. So the complete solution you can write as yx equal to cf plus pi. So c1 into the power x plus c2 x e to the power x plus the required pi, and this total solution, this is our required solution. So in this lecture we have learned when the variation of parameter method is applicable in which kind of equation, what is the procedure of this method, and we have learned that how to solve by using the variation of parameter method some differential equation. So by following these lectures we can now solve the assignment in I section. The problem from 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 we can easily solve by using the variation of parameter method section I. Okay, so I will suggest to solve the problems from the assignment section I from 1 to 5. You can solve easily. So thank you everyone, wish you all the best.